All right, so let's get this out the way real quick. Welcome back, everybody. It's Faculty Lounge Podcast, episode
38.
38. 38. Yeah. John J over here.
Elton Scott, a.k.a. Matt Black.
And
Yeah.
see, man, you be messing me up, Joe. I'm thinking you gonna go in with the ad-libs like you used to.
All right, so look, it's Elton Scott.
Yeah.
Right? That's who I am. That's who my son is. That's who my daddy is. And then Matt Black. That's who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And then Anonymous. ENONOMOS. That's where you can find me at.
All right. All right, so look.
You never introduced yourself as Chicago Fog. I feel like people need to know that you are Chicago Fog.
I'm not Chicago Fog, but that's where I'm at.
So they can find you.
Right.
You are in the midst of the Chicago Fog.
But I mean, when you watch the show, you can see Chicago Fog right underneath me the whole time.
If you're watching this, watch the show.
Right. If you watching this, keep watching. Yeah, so I wanted to start this episode. Let's talk about Black History Month.
Sure.
All right. So
That's relevant.
every year around this time, you remember when you was a little boy, you had to do some crappy project about some black person that you never heard of. Maybe if it was Martin Luther King, you knew a little something, right?
Yeah. It's always the same three.
Yeah.
Now with the whole LGBTQ community, you see more James Baldwin.
Yeah.
But it was always like Martin Malcolm.
Martin Malcolm, Harriet, Rosa.
And Frederick Douglass.
Right, Frederick Douglass.
Yeah.
That's who you getting.
Yeah.
You know. But what's tripping me out is now, it's funny because grown people don't remember the shit that they learned back then. Mm-hmm. So when it comes to Black history for these new kids, I hear Barack Obama and like Serena Williams. And I'm like, that's cool. Mm-hmm. But man, teach them some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you know, teach them about Mansa Musa. Teach them about,
yeah.
You know, teach them
People
about
don't know about Mansa Musa, and that's crazy because we live in a capitalistic society,
and everybody loves the Black Panther.
Yeah, everybody loves money though.
Yeah,
like, when it comes to money, if you want to know about money, it would seem like you would know who the richest human being in history ever. Period. Was.
Yes. Yeah. It's like you watch the movie of Black Panther. Wakanda is the richest nation in the world.
Yeah,
that's taken from Mansa Musa and Mali.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I was just thinking about that, and we say that Black History Month is for everybody else.
Yeah,
like it's for us every day. Yeah, but it's for them in February. Mm-hmm. You know, and I like how that sound. It sound good on paper. Mm-hmm. But it's a lot of black people that don't know shit about themselves.
It's a lot of black people that don't realize being black means more than being American and being from slavery. Mm-hmm. Like, there's so many black people in America whose ancestors never experienced the Atlantic slave trade. You know, like the example I've been using all week is Vic Mensa. Vic Mensa is an American-born American citizen whose parents, both of his parents, were born in Africa.
Right, so he's second generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So his family never experienced the Atlantic slave trade, but he's still African-American by all means. Mm-hmm. Whether he's Nigerian-American or Ghana-American or South African-American.
Yeah, and I've been coming across more and more people that have not yet realized that African American don't mean black.
Yeah.
Like
Elon Musk is an African American.
Right.
Scarlett Johansson is an African American.
Yeah.
You know?
Like that's
like Lupita Nyong'o is a Mexican American.
She is Mexican. Yeah.
You know?
All the way. Man, I was trying to look up this dude, man. I wanted to highlight somebody in Black history, man. It was the first man to put cheese and meat.
Cheese. Just
right,
cheese.
To put cheese on chips, man. On Flaming Hots.
Yeah.
All right, this man has single-handedly created the the contributing factor to childhood onset diabetes and malnutrition in the ghetto. But
Pizza puff bodies.
he's created the greatest of snacks, the hardest of snacks in the world. Yeah, but we've been doing the Black Don't Stop thing, and it's never ending. Like we can potentially go on and go on and go on and go on.
And that's what I want to do next is the African Americans who didn't have to go through the Atlantic slave trade.
Yeah.
You know, who came here on their own, like the Ukrainians and the Russians and the, you know, everybody else who came over, the Irish.
That's just something else, man. It's like a reinforcement of that victim's mentality. Yeah. Like, man, don't forget, everybody that looks like you came here by force.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's not the truth at all.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I didn't know about Louis Gamma.
Yeah, that guy. Like, because I went in, so my whole thing was I want to highlight people who do good, who have done good or changed the world in some kind of way. And I was going to do Pele because I wanted to do as many different flags before I started repeating flags. So I wanted to do Pele to represent Brazil, but I was like, honoring Pele is like honoring Michael Jordan.
Right.
When there's a LeBron James out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who's actually built schools and bought bikes for kids and, you know what I'm saying? Like, the most you ever see Michael Jordan do is donate a bunch of Jordans at the Boys and Girls Club.
But to Michael Jordan's credit, his contributions to the game of basketball made a way for players like LeBron James to be able to make that kind of money, to have that impact.
Yeah. He was the highest paid rookie shoe contract at the moment. Like, it was like what?
Like
$250,000.
The blueprint was Michael Jordan for how to make money in the league.
Yeah. But I mean, you look at a guy like Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah.
Who, no matter how much money he made, he was gonna, you know what I'm saying, distribute it correctly to the people who needed it more than him. You know? Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. But so, you know, Black Don't Stop is we celebrating black people outside of America, right? Yeah. Speaking of which,
that's
right. That's how we starting it off.
Yeah.
So in the vein of that, what you think about this whole 21 Savage situation?
I was gonna put him on there because of what he's done in Atlanta. You know, like he got a 21 Savage bank account thing where he's like teaching kids about financial literacy and opening bank accounts for the little kids in Atlanta, you know. And then he does the back to school drive every year. He's done it 3 years in a row already. You know, like he's a community activist. But then you also got guys like T.I., Killer Mike,
right? 2 Chainz,
yeah, like
and
these guys
Big Boy.
in Atlanta. They're actually they're together. You know what I'm saying? Like
Atlanteans that have been putting forth, like they formed a coalition for this.
Yeah, like they do this in Atlanta.
Now look, down the line, you know, we see him grow. You know, not only as an artist and as a person. You know, that would be great, but you know, to put him in now, I just feel like it'd be just a little premature.
Yeah, see, I just did it because he was so relevant.
Right,
you know?
Right. I mean, we can still shout him out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 21 Savage. It's kind of messed up because they say they got him in the ICE detention center. Yeah. And, you know, they said the ICE centers are way worse than penitentiary. Yeah. You know, and do you know about how it's potentially going to work out with him?
No, I know Jay-Z got him a lawyer.
Okay, so this is what I know. So they saying that this man, they put him in the ICE center, right? Now, what they do when you're in ICE is they say that they're so backed up dealing with cases that they offer you a plea. And that plea is...
you can never come back here if you leave right now.
No. It's not that you can never come back. It's just voluntary deportation. Like, you can stay... Because it's easier for you to fight to stay than to fight to get back in. So it's like you can stay and wait in this ICE center for your trial date, for your bail hearing, which could be years.
Yeah.
Or you could leave right now, get deported voluntarily, and try to fight your way back in.
Now, I heard that the man had like 10 brothers and sisters. So what's up with the rest of his whole family?
That's an interesting question.
You know, like, I don't want to dry snitch,
Yeah.
and get everybody else locked up.
See, and I don't even know.
But if he came here when he was 7 and it was 10 of them, then is everybody else in the family in the ICE thing, or are they just targeting the famous person?
Well, I mean, and then you never know if they got their
His mama, his daddy.
if they got their visa afterwards. You know, like before now, like they might be all good now.
Yeah, right.
You
The
know?
younger ones or the older ones. Or...
Yeah, because I know they said his application's pending.
Oh,
So before he got
actually
arrested,
tried.
he had a pending application for, I think it's a U visa. Like, I don't know how visas work, but he had an application in for him to stay in America.
So it's not like his mama told him that he was born somewhere else and he didn't believe it. Like, he's known his whole life that he's an English subject.
Yeah. Now they saying he comes from Dominica, which is a British colony.
You see, I've heard that he was born in some small town in London.
It's very
England.
it's very convoluted.
Yeah, man. Everybody's saying everything about this. And
That's
it's
what
like,
I don't like about the internet. Sometimes motherfuckers just need to shut the fuck up until we know exactly what's going on.
Yeah, man. It's like everybody's saying this or that or this or that. Like if you Google his name right now, it still says on Google that he was born in Atlanta, Georgia. Like, how did Google not know this? You know, this ain't Wikipedia. This is Google.
Now, what I've heard something, thanks to the internet once again, they were saying that 21 Savage was an industry plant.
Now, explain to me what this industry plant thing is, because you love talking about industry plants.
I mean, because there are industry plants.
Like who? Who is a known industry plant?
All right, well, I mean, you never really know who the industry
Then
plants
how can
are.
you say that there are industry plants?
It's a theory, just like any other conspiracy theory.
Like the theory of gravity, what's the theory of relativity?
Like the theory of 9/11 being an inside job. You can never prove it, but the evidence leans heavily into that sway. You know what I'm saying? So, like, take for example, people was trying to say Chance was an industry plant because of who his father is and his connections to the city and Barack Obama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like in the case of 21 Savage, the reason why they was saying it is because his father is a doctor, right? His Abdu or Absu or something like that. And he been on the Breakfast Club like 3 times.
Oh, his father?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And beyond that, the Breakfast Club knew that was his father.
Oh, but I mean, you could still have a kid in Atlanta.
Now, see, let me take it one step further. Now, they know that this is his father, and they know his father is from London, right? But when Angela Yee said it, Charlemagne pretended like he didn't know. And then when Angela Yee said, yeah, and he was like, oh, I thought we was keeping that a secret.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is, you can go and look at this part of the Breakfast Club show right now.
I just feel like everybody knows certain things. Like the whole Dwight Howard with the Shaq not fucking with him, and you say,
All
Kobe
right.
ain't fucking with him,
Like
and-
everybody already knew what was up with him. We just didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You know,
a,
like in the industry, people know shit about other people in the industry.
right, because it's like all of this shit is Mickey Mouse Club. Police, Mickey Mouse Club.
Because we see them on the internet or on the screen, but we don't see them on a Tuesday afternoon eating a bagel.
Right, everything
backstage,
we see is
you know what I'm
fake.
saying? Yeah, no, everything we see is pre-recorded. Like they actually know how tall this person is, what they smell like. You know what I'm saying?
It's like back in the day when they was trying to make like DMX and Ja Rule look tall and shit.
Yeah.
Like DMX, they tried to make him look tall next to Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal is like 6'5". DMX is like 5'8".
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
They sell you the dream.
They know how to shoot, how they on the Duffel Bag Boy video.
Yeah.
If you look at the Duffel Bag Boy video,
Yeah.
Lil Wayne is standing like 30 feet in front of 2 Chainz.
Yeah, because 2 Chainz
make
is
them
a legitimate giant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what was I gonna say? Oh, with 21 Savage, right? Now, beyond all of this industry plan stuff, because none of that can be proven. I'm not trying to prove it. I'm just saying what I heard. But what I am concerned with is these people out here saying that they conspired against him to get him out of the country, to silence him. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Because, I mean, I was listening to the album last night. I finally listened to it.
Yeah.
It's a great album.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
He got the songs about the bitches.
Yeah.
And he got the songs about the guns.
Songs about killing. Yeah. Yeah.
It was a good album.
But
if you like guns and bitches.
Yeah. And killing. But yeah, you know, they making the man go to another country. It ain't like they killed him. We got the internet now, and he got bread.
Yeah,
like, man,
and he can come to like the British Virgin Islands to do a show,
pretty much.
But
like,
if he leaves though, like if you've been deported and you got a show at Radio City, New York, can you come do your show in Radio City and then leave right after?
You got to do the Chief Keef, man. Holograms, baby. Yeah.
Damn, so he can't perform as long as he's deported.
I mean, he would have to get a work visa.
Damn.
Like, he could get a work visa and come to do shows.
I'm pretty sure he can hire an assistant to like, hey, here, 21, sign this paper so I can go do my job. You know, and I secured you the work visa in Arizona, New Mexico, California, Nevada, boom, 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 boom. And we do the Western United States tour. And we come back to England. And we do the Eastern United States tour, and then we come back to England, and then we do the Southern United States.
Yeah. Like it's they ain't stopping his show pretty much.
Yeah,
like man.
Like, so does an American, like when they do the Pacific Northwest, do they have to get visas, a work visa to go perform in Canada?
I would assume so.
Yeah, right. Because you're making taxable money, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like everything got to be accounted for. Like, why are you here?
Yeah,
you know
you're not just here for vacation,
right?
Like you rent
business or pleasure type shit. Yeah. So. Yeah. So I don't know. I hope everything will work out for 21 Savage, but
black or white?
Black.
Black.
Yeah, because black don't stop. So we're picking out accessories for this new campaign that we got going on, y'all. So okay, speaking of foreign, all right, we going straight through this thing, man. Let's talk about Gucci. So I know a few episodes ago I went on record myself to talk about this bullshit and all of these foreign brands and shit like that. Yes, absolutely.
What's up, y'all?
What's happening? Yeah. So anyway, I talked about this. We had this discussion in another video. It wasn't necessarily about this, but
it was about
foreign brands
versus not even black-owned American brands, just
American brands in general.
Yeah. Like, why don't people hold Polo to the same esteem that they hold Gucci? Or Nautica and Tommy, to Fendi and Prada,
I was. It's disturbing to me. Like, when did Levi become not good enough?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. When did Ralph Lauren become not good enough?
Those Moschino jeans, not Moschino, but the ones with the M on the back.
Yeah, the Evisu
jeans. All these the Red Monkey jeans.
Red Monkey
man.
And no one got mad at that. Yeah. Or the Bathing Ape.
Yeah. I mean, well, Biggie was rocking Bathing Ape.
I didn't know that. How long has Bape been around?
Yeah, Bape been around for years.
I had no clue.
Decades, yeah.
I had no clue.
Yeah.
I didn't know about Bape until Pharrell.
Yeah, Biggie was rocking Bape.
That's deep.
That's crazy, right?
Sheesh. Yeah. So, what do you think about this latest? Because I know for me, the only thing that goes through my mind when shit like this happens is, why are we seeing this now? Like, why is this being shown to us now?
It took a long time for this shit to get here. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is that they decided to drop it during Black History Month. You know? Like, you had the whole holiday season, all of December.
Christmas, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all of that shit.
During all of that. But now you wanted to wait till Black History Month to drop it.
That's crazy.
Like, that's the calculated bullshit that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know? Like that's where I get the feelings from.
And who is the orchestrator of such fuck shit?
And I read somewhere that they were just they've been trying to get black people to stop rocking this shit. And they finally made it happen.
See, and when you say that, I think about 2 Chainz. I always think about 2 Chainz because 2 Chainz is he dresses very Eurocentric.
Yeah.
Like he can mix it up, but he prides himself on having this Eurocentric style.
Yeah.
As far as these foreign brands and foreign clothing. And it's like how is he affected as opposed to the common man that can't afford the shit anyway?
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to Montclair to buy anything. You know what I'm saying? Not only because I don't want to, but because I can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he's affected just because he might lose out on fans. He might lose out on customers for his stuff by continued interaction with these European companies.
Damn, I can't see, man.
You know?
Hey, you'll walk out on Deuce, man?
I mean, it's just how Talib Kweli and Dead Prez were saying, I can't see a real football fan not watching football because Colin Kaepernick, took a knee.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Like, I can't see that happening.
Right.
Like, I can see it happening. You know,
nobody's gonna stop listening to 2 Chainz because of his clothing, though.
I mean, if all he's rapping about is something that we're boycotting, like, that's all you're rapping about. Like, so now, what would it take? Like, what would it take for an American brand to sell you a $125 T-shirt? Because I can't think of no American brand that has the balls to put a $125 price tag on a T-shirt.
Yeah, because Americans know, and this is the wonderful thing about America itself. We all have an idea that America is this dirty, grimy, out the mud kind of place. So you don't deserve my $125 American for this T-shirt. The foreign $125 T-shirt or that crazy bullshit Kanye was putting out, that's the allure of grandeur that comes from this decadent lifestyle, this luxurious lifestyle that comes from across the water.
Yeah. See, and I feel like if more Americans spent that Gucci money, like for one Gucci belt, you can get a passport and a round trip to Europe.
That's funny.
You know?
Cause what's a Gucci belt? It's like $550, right?
Yeah. It's around between $450 and $550.
Yeah.
You know, you can literally get a round trip ticket on your budget airline and a passport.
See, and that's what I was thinking about, right? So it was me and the boy. We was at the mall, right? I was getting some stuff for the Goose's birthday. So he was talking about when he got older, how he wanted to buy a chain. So he looking at all these little chain places in the mall, right? Now, it was an Indian lady running the little kiosk in the middle of the thing. So I asked him which one he liked. He point to the kilogram Cuban. So I'm like, I asked the lady, like, man, can you help me provide this boy a teachable moment? She looked at me like, what? So I'm like, let me see this one right here. So she shows me one, and I'm like, how much is it? She say $250. I'm like, what material is this? Stainless steel. I'm like, no, that's not what I want to do. Let me see that one. Yeah. When I pointed to the gold one, not only did she not want to show it to me, but she walked off and started talking to another customer.
What?
Yeah. So it's like I did my part in showing, like, man, they trying to sell you something that you don't even need.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like they really don't.
A stainless steel chain.
Huh?
What you gonna do with a stainless steel chain?
Exactly. And then the gold one, the gold one was real gold. And if it's a kilo, that's like a freaking
like $2,000.
Yeah, that's like over $2,000 worth of chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like the lady wouldn't even acknowledge you properly for you to be giving her $2,000.
Yeah, like I don't believe you have $2,000 in the bank.
Exactly. Just like these stores look at you until you pull the racks out.
Yeah.
like you crazy and what you doing in
These
here.
are black people who were working in these stores.
Yeah.
You know, there's a young black man with a suit on in the Gucci store. You walk past the Prada store. There's a young black lady with a nice dress on, with her hair done, and you walk past the Montclair store. There's young black people everywhere.
Everywhere. But
and they're trained to discriminate against their own kind.
And that's the funny thing. Like I don't know if you remember, but Tory Lanez had this going on. He had went to some store in LA and he was like profiled, you know, and he got profiled, so he went back and bust 25,000 in there or something.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that?
Like,
Because I had to show them, man. I know you don't gotta show. You don't have to show them shit. What the fuck? What you showing them? I'm showing them they can have my money. Money ain't a thing.
Yeah, like you're supposed to show them by going to the black owned shop.
I don't get that.
And dropping $25,000.
I don't get.
You know what $25,000 could do for a black owned business? Like
you could buy a black owned business with $25,000.
Like, that's some shit the banks ain't willing to do.
Yeah,
you know the banks ain't willing to borrow you $25,000.
Pretty much.
And you walk up in there and you say, "Man, let me get everything you got in small, medium, and large." Like you would set them up for the next 3 years. They're guaranteed to be able to put out clothes and expand and do great things. You know.
Yep. They can go from purchasing to manufacturing with $25,000.
Yeah, they can go from T-shirts and keychains to hoodies, hats, sweatpants, cut and sew shit. You know, like they can. Hey, is there any black-owned blue jean companies?
I'm sure there are. I just don't know about it. You know, Fubu was making jeans.
Yeah.
Karl Kani made jeans.
Yeah.
Nelly was making jeans. Apple Bottom.
Yeah. Apple Bottom was the most successful recent one.
What was the Def Jam one?
What about Maurice Malone? Was Maurice Malone black?
I don't think so.
You talking about Fat Farm?
Yeah, Fat Farm. Yeah. You know, it was black made. Yeah.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Results jeans?
Yeah, results.
Results
no,
07.
Results in South Pole.
Yeah.
I think it's a Mexican man on South Pole. Man, you snap, bruh.
Yeah, man. Results jeans.
Nah, but Fendi, Gucci, fuck all of them, man. Because I feel like sitting here looking at you, you wear the same gray T-shirt every single week.
Not the same gray T-shirt.
But you know what I mean.
I wear a gray T-shirt.
You wear a gray T-shirt
purpose,
every single week.
y'all.
Yeah, that's your shtick.
My shtick.
Yeah. Pause. But anywho, you wear this gray T-shirt every week, and that's enough for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to put on to be in front of this camera. You don't have to have a Gucci headband on.
Yeah.
You don't have to do these things.
Yeah. See, I wear the gray T-shirt to keep it simple.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to have to change my outfit every week for y'all. I love y'all. I just don't want to have to change my outfit every week and then go out. Oh man, I got to go to Gucci and spend my last. Fuck fresh fruit this week. We finna buy
and this is
Gucci shirt to wear on the
And
camera.
this is the bullshit and the irony that just pisses me off. Because you see so many young black men that are coming into certain amounts of money, right?
Yeah.
And it's like the younger people under them that they could influence, or help.
Yeah.
They just brainwashing them in the notion that what they have is not good enough.
Yeah.
And you need to go after this thing that's only attainable by a certain percentage of people.
And what you have and what you could possibly make ain't good enough.
Exactly.
Right.
If you made it, it's not good enough because it's not foreign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what Mikey Rock say? If it ain't foreign, it's boring. That's hey.
Shout out to Sir Michael Rocks.
Hey, I fuck with the cool kids.
Me
Mikey
too.
Rocks,
I just got finished watching Widows last night. So
I still ain't seen the movie, but somebody ruined it for me. Somebody on Twitter.
Hey man,
I was watching it said black people in films, right? So it's him rapping, you know what I'm saying? But then it goes to a bunch of other movies with black people in it.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the movie, at the end of the thing, it's like run. And then the other guy runs off.
Yeah.
And then like they show you everything. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
Why y'all show me this? I have no reason to watch the movie now.
Yeah.
Was that his only scene?
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
Now I really have no reason to watch that movie.
It was good, man. You can It's much more to be seen.
Although I am gonna go watch the Lego movie tonight.
Yeah.
I am so excited about that.
I went and seen Spider-Man. That shit was good.
Everything is awesome.
It is, man. Except for this bullshit. Hey, go out and support somebody American, somebody local.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, like, it's not, I mean, yeah, we are a black-owned business. And yeah, I want to support more black-owned businesses. Like, I like whiskey. I would like to support a black-owned whiskey company. I like sweatpants. I love sweatpants.
Hell no.
I need more sweatpants.
You know, I'm gonna get some Raycon Global wireless earbuds, man. That's Ray J shit.
Raycon Global?
Yeah, that's the name of his brand. Look, like Ray J, he got all kind. The Scooty bikes was Ray J.
Scooty bike.
Yeah, it's like a little portable e-bike. He was selling them motherfuckers sell good.
Scooty.
Yeah, Scooty. You go down to the beach and get your Scooty on. I'm scooting.
Scooting on my Scooty.
Scooting on my Scooty. Yeah,
man.
You know what I'm saying? You know, go down to Fat Tiger and pick you up some merch, and you know, like the guys are always welcoming for that bread.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And the other thing is about American brands, and what I noticed about the Tigers in general is that they have an authentic passion for the hood and for great art.
Yeah,
they like and they enjoy creating great art, and beyond that, they love seeing people enjoy it.
We was talking about $125 T-shirt. Who would buy a $125 T-shirt? What about Hebrew brand that just put out the
that $175 hoodie? See, I couldn't understand it at first. Yeah. I couldn't understand it. You had to explain it to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Hebrew, beyond him being a brand himself, what he does is not make clothing.
Yeah, he makes art.
Yeah.
He's an actual artist.
Yeah, he's a globally accepted and celebrated artist. And then when I seen the actual hoodie, all of the patches on the hoodie, all the designs is raised embroidery.
Yeah.
So that's not cheap to make.
Yeah.
And he has to pay for his brand naming.
Yeah.
So I understand that now.
What are you pointing at?
Oh, I don't know what I was pointing at. Oh, we live, by the way. I figured we could just start doing the live cast on Instagram while we recording the show.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, nobody can see this except for you. And if you see this, tell somebody and watch us live.
Yeah.
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Right? So, foreign. Oh, we didn't talk about what you think about the actual designs.
Of like Gucci and shit?
Like the
actual
designs we talking about.
Alright, so as far as Gucci, that was an ugly turtleneck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, who the fuck will wear that?
Now, the Prada keychain, there is no mistaking that that's a human being.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a monkey. It doesn't look like a gorilla. It looks like a human being.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Montclair, though.
That's just flagrant and out of line. All the way.
It was, but I think Montclair's collection was celebrating little black Sambo.
See, and that's funny to me.
Celebrating blackface.
Because I was at a point in my life, and I'm still going to. I was in the pursuit of blackface merchandise.
Yeah.
Like minstrel merchandise.
You know, they got a crazy museum somewhere. I think it's in Michigan.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that museum of
Shaka,
racism.
you got to get us in there.
Yeah, that racism museum.
Yeah,
there's a racism museum in America.
So I wanted to get a piece of merchandise from that time, man, to remind me of what our people were subjected to then, and how easy it would be for us to slip back into it now,
if we let them. Yep.
If we let it. Because we're talking about posters, we're talking about toys, right?
Yeah.
There's merchandising going on now just like it was going on then.
Yeah.
All it takes is for the motherfuckers to put it over on you the right way, and we back in the minstrel show.
Or somewhere where you don't go.
And for these people to take our struggle in a point in time where that's all we could do in entertainment.
And that's kind of like what it is, though. Like, they're putting it in places where you can't go, but we're still going there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not supposed to be able to afford Prada, or you're not supposed to be able to afford the whole Montclair collection. So when you walk in the store, they try to keep you in the front. But if you got the money to make it to the back of the store, hey, we got all this stuff back here.
And that makes me think, this gets my conspiracy brain going. Who is the guy that takes G Herbo and says, "Hey man, let's go get some Montclair"? Like, who was the guy that told the guy? And then who was the guy that told that guy? Like, where does the inclination to spend your money on this come from?
I feel like Montclair was what? Chief Keef, right? He's the one
that was the first person I seen it with.
Yeah, he made Montclair what it is.
But where did he learn of it from?
You know, Oak Street. You finally got enough money, and you walking down Oak Street.
Like, I never heard of Oak Street.
You never heard of Oak Street?
No, like, I know what it is now. But prior to maybe a year or two ago,
you know, they probably got that shit from somebody, like a fucking Addison Russell or fucking Jabari Parker.
Oh,
now, you got to figure all these guys kick it. Like, well, once you make it into that, circle,
you know what I mean, right? Like
Joakim Noah, Derrick Rose.
Like, what part is it?
Like, wasn't Derrick Rose? No, Derrick Rose is GD. What's
that part? When it goes from, man, I'm about to go and tear down the Levi store, I'm about to go and tear down the Nike store, to I'm about to go and tear down the Balenciaga store?
I know there's not a Balenciaga store in Chicago.
But you know what I mean.
But I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
like you can, yeah.
What's that part?
That's when you go to that party. You go to that cocaine party.
Like Quentin Miller tell you right now, like, man, I made tech fleeces popular.
Tech fleece?
Yeah, Nike tech fleece. If you got a Nike tech fleece on, it's because of me.
I don't even know what a Nike tech fleece is.
But you got one.
I'm pretty sure I've seen one.
You got one and your son got one.
Yeah?
Yep. But that's what I mean. Like, man, you know, when does that become like, man, I need to go to the next level? I guess right when you get in those rooms. When bitches snorting cocaine off of titties.
When you walk in the room and it's a bowl full of cell phones over here,
yeah,
and all the people are over there,
yeah.
Then this little bitch like, oh yeah, well, Jabari Parker just took me to the Montclair store.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, well,
that sucks, man.
I keep saying Jabari Parker because he fucking killed the Bulls last night.
Yeah,
Jabari Parker and Bobby Portis killed the fucking Bulls last night.
Yeah, can I go on record and say that it's becoming increasingly difficult to be a Bulls fan, man. These motherfuckers don't like us, man. They don't like us, man.
They don't.
They send me discount ticket offers all the time. I'm not going. Bruh, I'm not going.
Oh, man.
What the fuck? I've never been at a point where I'm like, no, I don't want to go to the Bulls game. I don't want to
go. Ooh, excuse me.
I have no desire to go and watch the Bulls lose.
They're gonna lose.
Yeah, like, man, y'all traded Derrick Rose. Y'all traded Rondo. Y'all traded Jabari. Y'all traded Bobby. Like, what? Y'all gonna trade Zach? They gonna trade Zach?
I hope not, man.
They gonna trade Zach.
Zach LaVine and Markkanen, them are like the
last two players.
Oh, you got Zach LaVine and Bobby Valentino. What's his name? Denzel Valentine.
Right, and then Chris Dunn, we still got him.
Yeah, Chris Dunn just got healthy again.
Yeah,
he's good.
Yeah. But shit,
yeah, man.
Yeah, the Bulls, they make it hard, man.
They're not winning as definitely many games as they should be winning.
No,
you know?
I mean, and it's the same shit I always say. Y'all got to get rid of that whole front office and the whole coaching staff. Get rid of all of them.
John Paxson act like he don't want no more rings.
Man, he don't care.
How many does he have? He got 3, 4.
Paxson got 3 rings.
He got 3 rings.
Yeah,
the first 3, right?
Yeah, the first 3 was Paxson. Then the last 3 was
He don't want 3 more.
Man, look. They be throwing black hookers through his window by the barrel full. Just load them in a barrel and shoot the motherfuckers through his window. Boom.
T-shirt guns.
Yeah, T-shirt guns full of black hookers for John Paxson. Yeah. Yeah, but but I don't think it ain't no excuse for all this these blackface designs and shit, man. And there is no good excuse. There is no, we were paying No. That is the history of our oppression.
You know, but in a lot of places though, like France and Germany, there's and when you say France and Germany, if you look on the map, France is like Illinois and Germany is like Indiana. And these places are not big at all. Like France is like
they like towns.
Yeah, France is like Illinois, Iowa, in Wisconsin put together, and then Germany is right next to it, and it's like, you know, Indiana, Ohio, and Michigan, like it's right there, like so it's not too different. Like all of Europe is like smaller than the United States. Yeah, but
I mean, just imagine, right?
In these places, it's still popular culture, and black people don't have a problem with like the blackface. You know?
Well, imagine if you will, clothing that resembles the garb of a Nazi soldier.
They were doing that. There's a new Nazi thing in either South Korea or Japan.
I'm talking about in America,
where people like they just it's the new fashion thing.
I'm talking about in America. You know, imagine how quickly the profitability of these companies would come to a halt in this country.
I mean,
you know, who
would be wearing it?
That's the straw that would break the camel's back, though.
Like man, if a black-owned company put out like a Nazi garb,
you
know, that'd be fucked up.
It's over.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I say all that to say, it's like, man, we see the writing on the wall. Now, what is it that we gonna do?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You gonna fight fashion with fashion?
Hell yeah, fight fashion with tigers, fat ones. Yeah. Nah, man, but shit. Speaking of the blackface shit, the fucking governor of Virginia, like we seeing all these goofy white motherfuckers do goofy white people shit and try to explain that shit. Like, no, man, stop explaining.
First, he was like, "I'm gonna apologize, but I'm not sure which guy I was in that picture." And then he says, "You know what? I take back that apology because I'm pretty sure I wasn't in that picture at all. But at some point in my college career, I'll put blackface on." It's like, bruh, come on, man. You should have just apologized for whatever and then just kept it moving. Right. So now you're just admitting that everybody you was around.
Oh, we all did it.
We all love just putting on our sheets. You know,
we all slept on the Birth of a Nation together.
We slept on the color sheets and we saved the white sheets for the parties.
Yeah, man. You know, when I see this shit, and it go back to what we was talking about accountability for your past actions, right?
Yeah.
It's like everybody fucks up.
Like, I mean, see, now, this is how I feel, man. I feel like this whole cancel culture, this whole accountability for your past actions, no, you got away with that shit, man. You got away with it back in the day. Let that shit ride.
That's how I feel.
He should not lose his job over blackface that he put on when he was 20, if he's in his 60s now.
Right, he's a totally different person now.
He can technically be a totally different person. I was watching Bill Winston this morning.
Oh, man. Why were you watching Bill Winston this morning?
Because, man, I was up chalupping, man. I should have been
what? Chalupping to Bill Winston? You was a Tatiana. Damn. Tatiana.
So, he basically said that Jesus died for your sins. It don't mean to keep sinning. It just means that when you find Jesus, that all your past sins are wiped away, and you are a new person. And in his words, like, shouts out to Shaka, because he probably stopped listening by now.
Shaka Luther.
Bill Winston said, you can't talk to a baby about something that happened 10 years ago, because this baby wasn't here 10 years ago. This is a new person. So when you find religion or you find whatever that you're looking for that you needed, you can't talk about the past because you're this new person. So he probably has changed a lot. Don't get me wrong, he's probably the exact same person that wish he could put blackface on.
Maybe.
Bruh, I saw a picture of Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Is he in blackface at all times? Because this right here
is white.
Is white.
Yeah.
But this right here is orange.
No, he's just
is he in light skin blackface?
I think he's in white face. That is white. When I go to the gym, I'll tell you something funny. The first time I went to the gym, right? This is the first time I went, period. I went in there. I'm walking past the front desk, and I see all these bottles with these names on it. And I'm like, this shit looks interesting. What the hell is in these bottles? Why have I never seen this before? Why have I never seen this product? All these supplements, all these drinks, I know exactly what those are. But what are those? Tanning lotion. It's a whole thing. And I'm like, oh, this is whiteface. Right.
No, it's blackface.
If you're white, you got to put this stuff on.
To look black. To get darker.
To look less white.
Yeah.
Like you want to look like cooked chicken. Right. I get it. You want to look like rotisserie chicken instead of the raw Purdue Butterball. I get it now. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I even know any brands of tanning.
Me neither. You should have seen me looking at him like, what the fuck is this? It was like on Apocalypto when they seen the boats coming at the end.
Oh yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Oh no.
Hey, but look, we all have done shit that we're not proud of, man. You know, when it comes to things that are racially charged, we tend to look at them a different kind of way. But, you know, it's the way I feel is there was a point in my life where I was so ignorant to the point where, you know, I had something against white people for a reason that I didn't even know. I was just doing what I was told and or taught. You know what I'm saying? Like white people are responsible for something being wrong with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not at all.
Right.
You know?
But I had to learn that. And you can't judge this me for what that me thought.
Yeah.
And how that me behaved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I mean, even Mr. Cozart. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at 16-year-old, I don't like Chief Keef.
Yeah.
Compared to 23-year-old, I don't like in front of a live orchestra. Chief Keef. And it's like, wow. Yeah. This guy has grown. Like this is not the same guy that got on. You know? And even if he never made
shirt on.
Even if he never made $1 million, he would still have this progression in life. He would still be a totally different person at 23 than he was at 16.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
Whether he was in jail or he was on the streets or he was working at KFC. You know what I'm saying? He's you know, it's been some kind of progression.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know?
So, you know, this whole conversation makes me think about Liam Neeson and what happened with him recently. And first of all, I just want to say I applaud Liam Neeson because he expressed white people's innermost fears on camera as a public figure with a movie coming out on Friday.
I don't know, man.
So when I say I applaud him, I don't applaud what he said he felt. I applaud him for being honest enough to say, yes, this is something that we as white people go through. This is a way that white people can feel if something happens to them in this way. It's like, man, he essentially took the mask off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
I guess.
I applaud that because think about how many white people you know that's spitting on your back as you walk away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I wanted to talk about Liam Neeson because I really am having trouble with seeing things the way Killer Mike and Charlemagne see him. Like when I hear him talk about it.
Yeah. All right. So I guess I haven't heard Killer Mike or Charlemagne talk about Liam Neeson. But from my point of view, I'm scared of the guy. Like, I watched The Grey. Like, don't come find me. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen any other Liam Neeson movie.
Man, that nigga.
But I watched The Grey.
He ain't got no skills, man.
He took over a fucking pack of wolves.
Get his head busted in real life with them skills. Skills the fuck out of here. Skills, nigga. I got a 45.
That shit, yeah, man. I don't know, man. Either he was being brave But I just feel like it's Black History Month, bro. You could have saved that shit for March. Like, you didn't have to say that now. You could have said that shit after your movie flopped. You know, like, either he knows this movie's gonna flop, so he had to do something to create some publicity around it.
It's like the same movie over and over again. It's like Taken 7.5.
Yeah. Taken 6.8.
Right, it's Taken 4.2. Nah, but let me because you brought up something interesting that you could have saved this shit for March, right? I feel that. But when I internalize what he said, it's like I understand.
Like, he's apologizing to Black people during Black History Month.
Not even that. It's just like, all right.
Sort of in honor of...
So, say your girl came in and say she was assaulted by a motherfucker that tried to rape her, right? You heated, you mad, you ready for action. You, what he look like?
Yeah.
It was a little short Mexican dude.
Now you just want to go out and find a little short Mexican dude and whoop.
Whichever one. Try me, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But at the same time, nah. You know,
I'm educate me.
Right.
I want to have this conversation the right way because they telling me I'm wrong and I want to know why.
So you're wrong for just judging a book by its cover. You can't just be like, okay, every Mexican man just raped my woman.
Right? No, I know that's wrong.
Up every Mexican.
What makes him a racist? That's what I want to know.
For saying any Black guy, the first Black guy I find, I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna shoot him and I'm gonna stab him.
So
the first Black guy I find.
I remember a time where we were doing some things that we wasn't supposed to be doing, and we had went on a tirade against a group of dudes because of who they were and what they looked like. I'm not gonna say the specific incident because that really don't matter, but I remember us doing it together. It was 3 of us. So, I say that to say, we've all had times in our lives where we've done wrong things to people and they didn't deserve it.
You're going to have to enlighten me.
I will, off the camera, I'll tell you. I don't want to say it on camera because it's kind of, But, you know, I just feel like if he'd have been told it was a white man, he'd have went outside and whichever white man tried him first and looked like a raper face nigga is gonna fuck him up.
You think so?
I'm saying
he would have.
I mean, cause
I don't think he would have had as much anger if it was a white man.
Now that's a whole different story, and we don't have context for that.
Yeah.
But what we can contextualize is if it was one of our women that came in and said a person that looked like this did this to me.
Yeah.
I'd be out at whoever looks like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's all I was saying. Like to go and call this man all kinds of things.
No, I don't think he's a racist.
Yeah.
He said it was like a week of his life. So for like a week, I don't believe that he couldn't find one Black man in Ireland in the whole week.
See, and that's the thing. He wasn't looking for a Black man. He said the first one to try me. Like the first Black dude that comes out of the pub and want to have a go at me, I'ma kill him. You know what I'm saying? It's wrong because you're taking vengeance on somebody that don't deserve it.
Yeah.
Not because it's a Black person.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying. But when I listen to Killer Mike and Charlemagne, they calling him an outright blatant racist. And it's like, I just, you know, Charlemagne.
Can you be a racist for a week and then go back to not being a racist?
That's what I'm saying. Like, and then when you think about Charlemagne, Charlemagne's main word is context. Context, context, context. Yeah. Everything has context. You can't contextualize this and see what he was saying?
Yeah.
Or is this just a pounce because he white?
That's what I feel like. It's anything white people are doing right now. It's Black History Month. Y'all shut the fuck up. Like that's why. Like that's why it's like,
hey,
stop doing this shit during Black History Month.
Shaka, what down?
What up, Drake?
Drake, what down?
You know what I'm saying? We out here.
Yeah, a couple people watching the live show. Every Sunday we live, y'all. Make sure you check us out on Instagram at The Faculty Lounge.
Yup.
Yeah, man. So I don't think the man is racist. I'm gonna go see his movie. I just finished watching Widows last night, and his tongue was this far down Viola Davis' throat.
That hey,
I know that.
money.
I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. But I'm just saying, man. Like, I don't think he's racist. And seeing that, you know, everybody like a little brown sugar. But I don't think he's a racist guy, man. I really don't. I just think it's out of hand, and because it's Black History Month, it's that much more sensitive.
That's the thing. It's like I seen the post today that say, "No, Black History Month is for y'all.
Right,
we do this every day.
It's for y'all to be educated on who we are.
Black don't stop. I wanna put it on camera.
Go ahead and throw it up.
All right, look.
All right. So Black does not stop.
Black don't stop.
And that is the logo, man. You see them flags in there? Those are the flags of all the nations that represent Black peoples.
Yeah. So
hey, Bow Wow a clown, Joe.
Yeah, man.
He a super duper clown, Joe. Like, I've been trying to hold back, but this motherfucker, dude, he an extra clown, Joe. So you didn't see the video?
I did not see the video.
So we seen the mug shots, his face all fucked up and shit. We sympathizing with the man, right?
Yeah.
You see the video.
If he would have done that to her, she wouldn't have got locked up.
Got us looking like some fucking dickheads. You know what I'm saying? So I see the video. He's straight trying to punk a woman in the elevator, walking up on what? Snatching shit all out of her hand.
Hey, man.
Yeah, exactly. You see how uncomfortable that was for you?
Yeah, man.
Imagine if you were a woman.
If I was a
Stop
girl.
that. But yeah, so we see this video of him trying to punk out in the elevator, and then I heard the 911 call. It was like, man, you a clown, bro.
So how did the 911 call go?
It was disturbing.
It was like, oh, she's whooping me.
No, she called the police.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So she whooped his ass and then called the police on him.
Bruh, I think she was forced to defend herself from what I seen in that elevator.
So that's why the police arrested him, is because she made the call.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So, yeah, but he's a clown. Everything from these Bow Wow challenges to watching this nigga claim on Pyru and all of this stupid shit.
Oh, no.
You know, yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, the Migos already told him to shut the fuck up trying to explain what dab mean, and you ain't got no fucking clue. Like, man, you just extra clown.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, he was an industry plant.
Yeah.
Like, they put him in there at the age of
like
6.
how he was on doggy style.
Yeah, at the age of 6.
So this motherfucker, I liked him when he was little, but you've been rich since you was 5 years old, man. I guess it's just hard to make the adjustment.
To what? What he got to adjust to? Not being rich no more?
No,
he's still rich.
Adjust to not being famous no more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, man, you still on TV and stuff, but you're not famous anymore.
He's he's like on an NCIS show, like NCIS.
No, he not on there no more.
Oh no,
that's over with. He on Growing Up Hip Hop now.
That's
a show on
some show on some channel,
the old network or something. I think. Anyway,
hey, if Oprah were to give me some money,
I'm not gonna. Hey,
Oprah, I'm not finna turn down no check from Oprah, but man.
But this clownish, boyish
network,
behavior.
When I hear a man getting a check from the old network, it's like a man putting a male unit on his head.
I don't see the humor. I just don't see it.
That unit word.
I've been having the ongoing conversation, and it's like nobody can tell me, man.
What's so humorous?
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna tell you what's so humorous about it, man. Is that men?
Wait. Let's remind them before you explain. We was having a conversation about males getting, you know, the replacement hair. You know what I'm saying, and get it styled and shit to make it look like, you know, the hair that they had before.
Yeah. So I guess what women find sexy in men is a sense of security. So when a man is insecure with his image, like it takes away, you know.
So is that toxic femininity? I can't be insecure?
Yeah. Like, you're not supposed to be insecure. But as a man, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with a woman telling me I'm not supposed to be insecure. You know? Like, because a woman ain't never told me I couldn't cry. She just told me I couldn't be insecure. You know? Like, Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like,
Can
you tell me what I
to be like? It's okay.
You telling me what I'm supposed to be?
Yeah, like you're a man though. You know, like you don't have a problem with that. You know, like you got to figure out what side of the fight you're on. Are you on the male side of the fight or the female side of the fight? You know, like okay, like the whole insecurity thing. Like you're supposed to be secure enough in your masculinity to not have a problem with gay people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so why would you not be secure enough in your masculinity to walk around with your receding hairline or just shave it off?
So what about the tooth thing?
See, I feel like that's a everybody thing. That's not just a male thing. Like women go out and get their teeth done too. Like, and it's like,
but is it out of insecurity?
Sometimes I feel like it's out of insecurity, but sometimes it's also out of like health issues. Like, motherfucker just tired of eating applesauce. They want a steak.
Yeah, you can eat steak. You just gotta gum that motherfucker for 40 minutes. You can gum that shit down. Gum that steak. No, I don't know. I just think the subject of male insecurity and a woman telling a man what he's supposed to be, like, I understand you can have a perception of what a man is, and me as a man, I can know what the status quo for a man should be. But me having insecurity is not something that I can help. Either you have them or you don't.
Yeah. And as a man, you're not supposed to have them. It's just like, no insecurities for you.
And that's the bullshit.
They're all gone.
That's how these men end up killing their families or going on these tirades at work and shit.
Like, I took all the insecurities. There's none left for you.
Yeah, like these motherfuckers go out and they murder a bunch of people because they was told they had to be this way.
Yeah.
And how they felt didn't matter. So they hold it in as long as they can. I watched Falling Down last night. Y'all seen Falling Down? Falling Down with Michael Douglas. That motherfucker went ape shit and lost his fucking mind. It came out in 92. You watch it when you get a chance. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's because he was the man and he didn't have a family and he had to hide that emotion from the world. He just broke and snapped one day. You know what I'm saying? So if you want some hair, get you some hair, man.
Hey, man.
It's cool.
If you want some insecurity, take all the insecurity you need. I got some extra ones over here.
Hey, man.
You can take them out.
All right, so let's get down to some meat and potato shit, man.
Some meat and potatoes.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about tax time. I'm getting my refund.
Yeah, man. You know, I don't do my shit to the end. Like, it's money, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, it's just...
It's my money, and I want it now.
Yeah, you know, like, why do you want it now? Because that car commercial said you could get a car, you can drive off today for $2?
Hey, you can put $2 down and $25 a week for the next 50 years.
And get this 2008.
Right, you could get a 2008, 2009, or 2012. Drive out today, little credit, some credit, no credit.
Could you imagine putting full coverage on your brand new 2007?
On my brand new 2007 Chevy Aveo.
And then you gotta keep the full coverage on this motherfucker for the next 50
years.
Oh
yeah,
I'd be so mad.
Yeah,
they better upgrade me to a 2019 Kia or something.
I did the irresponsible thing last year. I went and bought a TV and upgraded my shoes, PlayStation and stuff.
Fendi flip flop.
You know, it's a couple things. I paid some bills, but I definitely bought like some leisure possessions.
Leisure possessions.
Yeah. But I be wanting my money because it's like, man, it's like you said, you spend the whole second half of the year paying for stuff for everybody else.
Yeah.
And it's like I get my retribution in February.
Yeah, it's like, so the way I said it was the fiscal year. Mm-hmm. Fiscal year starts off in July. You start off by doing for others. You find that lick on that Christmas gift for your second cousin. Mm-hmm. And you hit that lick on the Christmas gift for your father, then the one for your mother, and the one for your niece and nephews. And next thing you know, you in debt balling into debt for your whole family. I'm saying, you get what they give you, you give them what you got them, and next thing you know, new year, new me. Christmas is over now. Now it's new year, new me, and we finna okay, I'm gonna set these goals for myself, and I'm gonna accomplish them.
And to accomplish them, I gotta buy all this shit.
Yeah, now I gotta buy a fucking treadmill, and I gotta buy workout clothes, and I gotta buy some spinach and some kale, and I gotta buy this and that.
I gotta buy a juicer and a blender and a soup maker and a steamer.
By this time, you give up on all that shit. Then you get a little more money. You know? And then all right, fuck it, I'm gonna do it again. You know what I'm saying? And then you get to the middle of February, and it's like either somebody loves you or don't nobody love you.
Yeah.
So either all right, fuck it, they love me the way I am, so I'm gonna stay like this, or damn, I can't get nobody. Don't nobody fuck with me.
I need to change.
I'm alone on Valentine's Day. Don't nobody love me.
This is a new year. It's gonna be a new me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then that sends you into depression.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, Jesus resurrected. I'm gonna resurrect too. It's summertime. I'm gonna get my summer body ready.
Easter coming.
You know? And then, like, it's just this fucking cycle.
It's a snowball effect of insecurity and shame.
Toxic capitalism.
Toxic capitalinity.
Toxic capitalism, man. It's a horrible thing, man.
Yeah. But I'm definitely gonna take some of my tax money. I got a plan in place. You know what I'm doing with it. But
you gotta take it to the strip club and throw it on the vagina.
Not the strip club, the casino club. I'm gambling some of that money. But before I do, I'm working on infrastructure and I'm working on enriching my quality of life.
Yeah, man, that's what I did for Christmas. Yeah. I enriched my quality of life.
Exactly. You got a fucking bed, right?
I got a bed. I put my kid in school. I bought me some fancy shoes.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me a pair of nice shoes, but I can't. Not until I get my passport.
Yeah, man, you got to get that passport, man. My shit just ran out.
But
get a new one.
You know, everybody's.
But I want these infrareds. Jordan brand, Nike.
Oh, they come out the 14th,
16th,
right?
16th,
Saturday. Yeah. See, and that's crazy. I got the money and I can cop. But if I do, I'm gonna feel bad because it's like, man, when I go and look at the 25 pairs of shoes I already own, it's like, nigga, why did you do that?
See, I just want.
And you could have took that 190.
Like, I don't have one pair of black Jordans.
And paid for range time and ammunition to go bang bang.
Yeah, see, but these shoes, you can wear these shoes everywhere.
Nigga, you can wear your gun everywhere.
You can only go bang, 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 and then you gotta buy more bullets.
Yeah, man.
Bang, 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 bang.
I love buying bullets. When I pick up a fresh box of ammunition from my FFL, nothing makes me happier than knowing tonight my family sleeps safe. Yeah, man. In a moment's notice. But all this tax time talk, it makes me think of the essentials. We was talking about women. We was having a conversation about a particular kind of woman. The kind of woman that you see that does things like commit wire fraud. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just the fraudulent lifestyle to get the Montclair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The fraudulent lifestyle to get the Fendi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To get the fake hair. To get the teeth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To get the eye. Speaking of which, before I go.
wasn't really just talking about women.
No. I'm saying that's how the conversation we had started. I brought to you a particular woman that I saw doing this.
Oh, yeah. You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before we move on, I seen a woman in a car. I'm in my car. The woman was in another car. I could see her eyelashes. That's ridiculous, man. I should not see your eyelashes from my car.
Hey, what if they were real?
No! Them eyelashes looked like they needed to be on the headlights of the car. They was out to here. It's unacceptable.
Alright, so
yeah.
As far as the essentials go, you know what I'm saying? There's certain things that you need to have to be a world-class citizen.
Exactly. You know? Not chasing that lifestyle of decadence.
Yeah, because you can get that. If that's what you desire, if you have all your ducks in a row.
Right, because those the extras. That's what we were saying. That's the extras.
Yeah.
All of the Fendi and the Montclair shit, those are the extras.
But like, So you were talking about. So what I said was the essentials were basically having a checking account and having a passport.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like with a checking account and a passport, you're available.
You are able to travel.
Yeah. Like you were telling me about how people assume that you're gonna take them wherever they want to go because they offer you gas money.
Yeah,
You know
it's a horrible sickness.
And what I was saying was, if you have a checking account, you can order an Uber,
right,
to get wherever you're going. Like you don't need to go get a green dot card because you have a checking account. And if this Uber that you take going here puts you negative, you put more money in the bank. You know, you pay your overdraft fee or whatever, or you check your balances and you make sure that you don't go over.
Get your shit right.
Yeah. You know, but like, and also if you have a checking account, you tend to understand the responsibility that comes with cracking cards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're not gonna want somebody to steal your identity, so you're less likely to go out there and steal somebody's identity. You know what I'm saying? So that just takes you out of that lifestyle, period.
Yeah.
But you can do things with a checking account that you can't do with a green dot or just cash. You can have $10,000 cash, but me with these $600 in the bank, I can do a lot more than you. You know what I'm saying? I can hit that lick on Amazon right quick. I can buy that plane ticket and get to the airport. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to have an ID. Like the one that's mandatory. You know what I'm saying? Like the police can stop you, and if you don't have an identification card on you, you can go to jail if they don't want to put your name in and find out who you really are. You know what I'm saying? Like you can literally go to jail for not having an ID on you. Black men, that's the first thing you need to fucking do.
That license is a trap. They give you that license so they can have a way to lock you up or to take your freedom for you, or to restrict your way to travel.
Like I was saying, like you can always order an Uber. If you know you're finna be drinking and shit, or you finna be having stuff on you, order an Uber. You know what I'm saying? Like get in the back seat of that car with that pistol and that pound, and you go where you're going. You don't have to drive there. You don't have to get stopped by the cops.
But that's the thing, man. It all starts by knowing the right questions to ask and having the right conversations at the table.
Yeah, at the dinner table.
Because I tell you what I used to do. Bam. When my money was low, instead of hunkering down and keeping that little change to throw in the mattress once I got some more money, I was going and stocking up on my vices. That way I could have my vice because I don't have no money. I can sit around and indulge in my vice.
You can still smoke all the weed.
Right.
Drink all
I can
the
still
liquor.
smoke and drink and get squares and go and kick it because I got a drink to bring to the party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Instead of just having your money and walking in the party like, yeah, I'm cool with
or
not having nothing right now.
If you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, stay at home. Get your master plan together. Why you got to go somewhere?
But that's the thing. It's about quality of life enhancement. Like, once you have your essentials in place, once you got that ID, you got that checking account, you got that passport, now you're thinking about, I can go out the country.
Yeah.
I can do this. I can do that. So if you don't have it to go to the party right now, you're gonna want to stay at home.
Yeah.
And then being at home sober with a little money in your pocket, you're gonna be like, man, this couch isn't comfortable. I'm gonna get a new couch. I'm gonna get a new bed. I'm gonna put some quinoa in the refrigerator. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put a rug in the hallway because it just looks bland in here.
I'm gonna read a book.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna educate myself. I'm gonna spend some time and some money on myself.
And that's you know what? And that is one of the things that I've learned, not only from growing and understanding quality of life and what that means, but from doing this. Doing this every Sunday, it's like, man, I want this to improve. I want this to get better. So I gotta sit my ass down and educate myself. I gotta take this bread and put it to the side so when it's time to do something, I can go into that and get that and be gone and don't have to worry about my other shit. Yeah. Because that's totally separate from what I got for this.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like I had to pick it up.
Yeah.
Nobody sat me down and told me that's how I gotta do it.
You know, and I feel like there's a lot of people out there that got sat down and got trained on the shit that we have to learn on our own. Like that's the whole, we were talking about it episodes ago, the whole slumming. They're slumming, they'll be back. They'll be back to the place that sat them down and taught them the importance of having an ID. The importance of having a passport. Once
you are finished being a child, we taught you how to adult. So you're gonna come back and be one. It's like when we grow up,
we gotta figure that shit out. You know? I've been blessed. I've always had it. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember going to Pioneer Bank back in the day when there was a Pioneer Bank before Banco Popular. I don't even think that shit.
Nah, rest in peace to Banco Popular.
I mean, it's the biggest bank in Puerto Rico still.
Oh, okay. I know all the ones in Chicago. I go.
But when I was at Pioneer Bank when my grandma, 4 or 5 years old, they started me up a kiddie savings account. That eventually, when I turned 16, turned into my own account, and I had control over it. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to. I've always had a bank account. You know, so when we were at Lane, and I went to TCF to start a checking account, I already had like some kind of history, and they gave me a checking account at 16.
You had a history of banking.
Even though they tried to fuck me at every corner, it was just like, oh. He took $7 out the bank. Let's charge him 14. Oh, he went over. Let's get him. I had to go in TCF every week and curse them people out. Like, I had this much. I spent this much. You guys took this much out for nothing and then charged me. Put my money back in the bank. Like, every week I had to go do that shit.
Where my money?
But I was able to do that because I had this whole family lineage of banking, and I knew my banking rights. To this day, I still don't know what the fuck to do when a cop pulled me over. Like those two lawyers were like,
shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up Friday. You don't say nothing. I'm not discussing the details of my day with you, sir. Am I under arrest? Man, I'm scared. I would never
scared
say
as
that
hell
shit
to do that
cop.
shit.
You know?
Scared as fuck.
You know? But when it comes to my money in the bank, I know my rights.
And you know how to maneuver and get what you're supposed to get.
The bank ain't finna fuck me. The cops might fuck me, but the bank ain't finna fuck me. You know what I'm saying? But that just comes from knowing what I know, you know, and always having that ID on me. I know I'm not dirty. I know I don't have felonies and warrants out for my arrest. Like, the cops aren't looking for me. If I give a cop my ID, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna walk away with my ID in my pocket. You know?
See, and that's the thing. It's like, it's all about awareness. Like, you have to be aware that this police officer has a certain level of leeway with his tactics that you don't have. All you have is your citizenry. You know what I'm saying? And if you got all your shit together on your end, it don't matter how bad of a day that he having. You know what I'm saying? Only in the most extreme of circumstances. But most of the time, you got your shit together. He could be mad as he want. The fuck you gonna do? You know, you gonna give me a ticket, and let me get back to what I'm doing.
The day that I'm not discussing with you, officer.
You know, I think a lot of like, you know, the growing up and figuring it out, it's all the Dunning-Kruger effect. Man. Part of it is the Dunning-Kruger effect.
That's not at all. Those two are not.
Look, let me explain. All right. So for y'all out there that don't know what the Dunning-Kruger effect is,
I didn't know what it was this morning.
It is the effect that people with the less knowledge that, I'm gonna give it to you in layman, the less knowledge that people have, the less knowledgeable, the less intelligent that people have, they have an overinflated assessment of what they know, right? So basically, dummies think they smarter than they really are. The dumber you are, the smarter you think you are. You know what I'm saying? And I know in my time of watching men with money and men with power maneuver through the system and try to ascend to that next level, to keep from having to stay out in the street all night and improve their quality of life and their comfort. It was impossible because everything they got it on their own. Nobody taught them how to do nothing, right? But they severely lacking in knowledge. And they think they much, much smarter than they are.
Because getting money makes you smart. Mm-hmm. If you don't know how to get the money, then you're stupid.
Right, exactly. So whereas I'm not so rich and you're rich, I'm stupid and you smart.
Yeah, because you got the bag.
Right.
It don't matter that I know what a tick attack parade is.
It doesn't matter that I know how to do taxes.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that I understand the tax code and tax law. You got the bag, so you smarter than me.
It don't matter that I have a passport and I know how to maneuver a bank account.
Right, and I've been out of the country.
Yeah.
And I know how to fill out a custom sheet.
None of that matters.
None of that matters because you got the bag.
Yeah.
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 That's what I meant by it. That's the Dunning-Kruger effect.
But nah. That's just modern day capitalism.
I mean, that's not modern day. You see that throughout history, the downfall of powerful men.
But I mean, that's capitalism, though. That's not the Dunning-Kruger effect. Like, the Dunning-Kruger effect is the motherfucker that work at McDonald's that want to tell you.
Shut up, man. No.
How to make your Whopper.
No, that's not what it is. That's not what it is.
Donald Trump.
Oh,
shocker.
Donald Trump. There you go. That's the Dunning-Kruger effect.
Yeah.
That's right, my guy. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So though it may be capitalism as well,
yeah,
Donald Trump is a perfect example.
Yeah.
So he was sat down, given the essentials, told what to do, made it to be president.
He did it. I mean, no, he made it to be a billionaire.
Yeah, billionaire and then president.
Yeah.
But he's still a rich dummy.
Yeah.
And think he's smarter than everybody else.
Yeah.
And we all looking like, man, you stupid motherfucker.
But we can say that because we're not his inner circle. How the fall of Kanye West happened because he was surrounded by yes men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody around was a yes man. So he never got bruh, that's dumb as fuck. You should not do that. Everybody was like, oh man, you're Kanye West. Of course you should do that. That's great because you're Kanye West.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly, same thing.
Yeah.
They was talking about how...
Oh, when he went to the gym to hoop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers will beat his team, but then he'll still stay on the court. You know what I'm saying? Or motherfuckers are just not shoot defense.
Motherfuckers will be on the fast break and wait for Rob.
Yeah.
Rob about to pull up from half court.
Or they'll get out the way for him to shoot a three, and if he missed, they'll call a foul and give him the ball back.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's yes-manery at the...
Yes-manery.
That's yes-manery to the fullest extent.
Hey, man.
You know? Like, that's scary style yes-manery. And that's the shit that keeps stupid people in power.
Yeah, yeah.
When all you hear is yes, man, I'm gonna go ride a giraffe. Yes. You know, like, that's that.
Hell no. Like Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson was in his drawers wrestling a tiger.
Yeah.
Like there was nobody around to say, hey, Mike, man.
Hey, that's a tiger, bro.
Nah, punch him. This out of line, just put him in the headlock. No, Mike, no.
Yeah, there was nobody around to say no because everybody wanted some of that money.
Yeah, man.
You know?
I was like, damn. Is it societal? Like, man, it's more dumb people in the world. So these are essentially what are perceived to be the smart people?
Well, anybody who got the bag is perceived to be smart because they got the bag.
But it's more right, and it's more dumb people with the bag than smart people.
Yeah. Because, I mean, look, you look at Neil deGrasse Tyson, and then you look at Donald Trump.
We just making, like, astronomical parallels, man.
Like, Neil deGrasse Tyson is a millionaire.
Yeah.
But Donald Trump is
a billionaire. like Kobe Bryant is one of the smartest, greatest athletes to ever play the game.
And I would say Kobe Bryant is one of the smartest because of his lyrical ability. Like, Kobe Bryant had bars. He wasn't like, he might have not been the best rapper, but he definitely had a vocabulary. A vocabulary that Shaq Diesel did not have.
Vince, or we can use Vince Carter. Vince Carter is an NBA All-Star and got his doctorate while playing in the NBA and still plays today. but
Or
he's
like
a
the guy.
millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
The owner of the team
Yeah.
is the billionaire.
Yeah.
But Vince Carter is probably smarter than him and can 360 dunk on this nigga.
Yeah. So he is physically
Yeah.
better.
He's physically better and mentally sharper.
Yeah.
Like, man, this billionaire ain't had to learn shit since he bought a team.
Yeah. Man, who else just bought a crazy team? Was it Jim Carrey? Jim Carrey bought a team? But Jim Carrey is actually a fucking genius. Like, a real, actual genius.
It's weird.
Jim Carrey and Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
I didn't know Ashton Kutcher was a fucking genius.
Yeah. Ashton Kutcher, smart as hell.
Yeah. Like, he designed that camera that he did with Nikon.
Mm-hmm.
He actually designed the camera lens to put in that camera. You know what I'm saying? Ashton Kutcher, Jim Carrey. You know what I'm saying? These are J. Cole. You know what I'm saying?
Are all the billionaires dummies?
Not all of them.
I know.
I'm pretty sure Jay-Z is pretty smart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Jay-Z I would describe Jay-Z as cunning.
Would you say Oprah is smart?
I don't know. I don't think we've seen Oprah in her raw form to know if she's smart or
I'm
not.
trying to think about it. I don't think anybody knows who Oprah is except for Gayle.
And Stedman.
And that's why I don't even think Stedman
Oh,
knows
he
who
been
she
living
is.
in that guest house for 27 years.
I feel like Gayle knows everything. Gayle King.
Gail King. That's my mama name.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So, let's, while we on money, the crypto exchange thing. All right, so Shaka, you still watching, right? Can you please type something to let us know how this affects, confidence in the crypto market? And for y'all watching, the people who invested in the crypto exchange lost $190 million in crypto.
No, 1.9 billion.
Right, was it 1.9 billion?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
I think it was 190 million. It wasn't 1.9 billion.
Let me see.
Yeah, but we'll get the amount of money in a second. But what happened was the owner died with the password. And it's like you can't.
Yeah, it's 190 million.
Yeah, 190 million. And that money can never be retrieved. So that's 190 invested, gone.
So why can it never be retrieved?
He died with the password and ain't no way to open it up.
Like, people can't just keep going into trying to open it up with different passwords.
I mean, because of the kind of encryptions, I don't think that it's possible. Yeah, I don't think that it's possible, but I'm really trying to get an idea from somebody who invested in crypto, how this affects the confidence that they have in investing in these types of currencies. Because I don't know, even though money ain't real, like dollars ain't real, like it's backed by certain systems that will allow you to get your money back, I guess. Well, that's how I see it. Like, I've never thought that the owner of Citibank was going to die and I couldn't get my money out of my checking account. You know what I mean?
Like, it seems like with those crypto companies, there should be more than one person in charge. There should be a crypto FDIC.
And I think that would affect and essentially change what cryptocurrency is and why it's so popular, because it's not regulated.
Yeah, and then once you get the regulations,
then it becomes just like dollars.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I can
buy nothing.
I can go and buy a kilo of heroin right now.
Yeah,
and pending them catching it at the post office, it's coming right to my door.
Yeah,
there's no record of how I paid for it, who I bought it from, or where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? So that's why cryptocurrency is so popular. But we seeing them lose such a chunk of money. And it's like, it's not valuated. You remember when crypto was valuated at, like, was it 17,000?
Yeah.
It's not even half of that now.
Maybe now it's time to get in.
Yeah, maybe. You buy low, sell high. But that's just, okay. He said crypto is just as dead as he is. Took the L. It's all fiat. Gold is the way to go. Goddamn right. You invest in gold, man. The precious metals.
Gold is always the way to go.
Silver actually. Because if you buy silver is as low as it's ever been.
Yeah.
And once things like hyperinflation and more of what's going on in Venezuela starts to happen around the world,
man, that's scary, man.
silver is gonna skyrocket. And right now you can get silver super cheap, like $40 an ounce.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you buy
I
silver.
Might have to get me a nice
Yeah.
bricks. All white bricks.
All right, so
White 10 bricks.
yeah. So how long we been on, man? We've been on for a while.
Just hit a lick. 89 bricks.
It's been an hour and a half, man. We got a couple more things. You want to get them real quick or save them for next week, man?
Man, we can save them for next week. I really would like to start next week off with more talk on the essentials.
Okay.
Because I feel like we didn't really get the essentials.
We didn't get it all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Even on the market, it's going lower. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, we're about to get up out of here, man. Episode 39 is coming next week. We got our Black Don't Stop things.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to post some links on our Instagram, and soon you'll be able to purchase from us.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and put these in the camera.
Yeah.
Right
Go
there.
ahead and put them close for the people to see.
What time is it? Time to get back to the students.
Hey, double salute.
Hold on. Don't stop it.
I ain't stopped it. You're knocking over lights and everything. Black Don't Stop.